JRPGs love character collectathons. Our hero nearly always starts out penniless with nary an ally to their name, and over the course of a couple dozen hours, journey around a vast world amassing followers galore through the power of friendship, or through a shared desire to just see a villain smashed to smithereens. Fire Emblem Engage definitely doesn't break from these traditions. You wake up as the amnesiac Alir, an apparent divinity in the world of the latest Fire Emblem game. Almost immediately, Alir is tasked with recruiting allies for a big fight against mysterious evildoers who want to resurrect another divinity. Only this one's bad. Sound familiar? To collate friends, you're put on a pre-designated route around Fire Emblem Engage's world, periodically stopping off for big battles. You might meet a village under attack from local bandits, for example, and decide to stop off and help them survive the onslaught, recruiting a character to join you for the rest of the game in the process. Fire Emblem has always been a turn-based tactics game, and Engage doesn't mess with that formula. You move and attack with each character in a turn, positioning them in a way that maximizes their damage against foes dotted around the battlefield. You'll need to think a few steps ahead too, as you consider how to shield your most vulnerable allies from any potential retaliation the following turn. This is where Fire Emblem Engage's biggest strengths lie in its early hours. Battles play out as daring chess games. You might venture forth with an armored knight attempting to land a critical blow to dispatch an enemy soldier, while praying said knight can stand up to the forces of a nearby monk with fiery spells the following turn. Engage strikes a great balance between rewarding players for being daring and punishing them for being utterly reckless. Fire Emblem Three Houses might have ditched the classic weapon triangle combat system, but it's alive and well in Engage. Now swords have an advantage over axes, axes can topple lance wielders, and lance users can fell swordsmen with ease. This makes strategizing even more crucial in Engage's battles. You can't just throw your most powerful lance user at an axe wielder, because the counter-attack from the latter will break your lance soldier, rendering them powerless to fight back against other enemy attacks. The weapon triangle's return pays dividends for bringing each unit crashing down to earth. Fire Emblem Three Houses' Byleth felt like a tank at times, near effortlessly carving through anything foes could throw at them. But now all it takes is one well-positioned enemy unit to send a hero to their exit from the battlefield. Fire Emblem Engage wants you to stop and think carefully before acting, and the weapon triangle's return accomplishes that in the opening chapters. We're still in the early game for Fire Emblem Engage, but it's clear that the character roster has taken a massive step back from what we received in Three Houses. The latter melded battles with downtime effectively over dozens of hours for memorable character-driven developments, while Engage puts battles first and characters second. We wish we could tell you about a favourite or endearing character here, but the entire roster blends into dull tropes of honourable knights and nervous women. Fire Emblem Engage's characters are an unfocused shotgun blast, and the same can be said of downtime activities. The enigmatic chapel, monastery, old building, Somnial functions as your base of operations, letting you cook meals for your allies, fish, pet animals, polish rings, train comrades, and much more. It's a weird smorgasbord of features that don't honestly have a great connection to the wider world. But if the downtime was always more your thing in Fire Emblem Three Houses, there's comfort to be found in this leisurely time. Fire Emblem Engage's opening chapters show a graceful reintegration of the classic weapon triangle, dragging a lackluster character cast at its side. Every step forward on the battlefield is a nerve-rattling decision where no one character is invincible, making your army feel more like a battalion rather than a troop of super soldiers. Where Engage really disappoints in its early hours is its characters. They're a huge step back from Three Houses' beloved cast, not outwardly unlikable at least, but entirely apathetic. If you fight for your friends too, remember to hit that like button, comment and subscribe for more things Fire Emblem Engage. See ya!